No, no. We've had a few rejections. Well, what the book will consist of, I think Liebenberg is typical of many unsung architects all over the country. We hear about Frank Lloyd Wright and Henry Richardson, the same people over and over again. But for every Liebenberg, you can multiply that by 5, 20 people. And I've searched out some of the other names. It just happens that most of his things have survived, which is not usually the case. So we're extremely fortunate in that respect. But there were many gifted architects working in this area. But because it was not considered respectable, very little has been recorded or kept. I'm sorry, I'll take this one on the right first. Yes? He's still alive. He just celebrated his 90th birthday on July 4th. Yes? I think a little of both. That's a good question. One of my theories is he sort of developed a formula, sort of stylistic formula in the middle 30s. So I call this classic Art Deco, and it's exemplified in this building with the horizontal banding on the side walls. He used that motif many times. And then sometimes commercial fixtures, sometimes not. For example, just found a newspaper article about this theater. The carpeting was inlaid, that is, it was not woven. And this is from a local paper. They made a point that it was not a regular commercially available carpeting. So some of the things were custom done. And then did you notice the terrazzo patterning in the lobby of that Hollywood theater in the film? That was consciously designed to direct the traffic flow. I don't know if you noticed those sort of arrow-like things. That was part of the designing, and that certainly was not standard. So my theory is there's sort of a formula which evolves for kind of successfully doing this thing, and don't forget there were many of them. Most of the theaters could not afford very expensive renovations, so he did it relatively inexpensively. Still, within those limits, I think it's very imaginative, which is why I'm excited about it. Any other questions? Yes. Oh, absolutely, yes, yes. And I hope you notice a little touch. It just, you hope for things like that. Do you notice the two films showing where the 39 steps and the lady vanishes? And that was, as this theater is, a revival house, and those are 38 and 39 films. It could have been the secret story of Madame X, because many of these theaters have sort of sunk to be as not a first-run theater, but an art theater. Okay, well, I'll sign off. Thank you very much.
Herb, thank you again. That was a fascinating presentation that you have, and we're most fortunate that you were able to be part of our convention. A couple of things before we leave. The seminars this afternoon are split up. We will have two going concurrently on the stage. The Matheson's presentation will be taking place on the left-hand side, and we'll be running another video on CAD systems, series of CAD systems. I believe there are about 8 that will be presented on this video on the right side. Each of those will be run twice this afternoon at 1:30 and again probably about 3. They'll run an hour and we'll take a break. If about a quarter of us could attend each of those sessions while the other half circulates among the booths, we can then switch and not get too many people in those sessions, which are designed to be much smaller. A reminder, we have a matinee here tomorrow at 9:30. We're going to be showing first Mr. Blandings Builds His Dream House, a comedy, and we'll break for brunch at 11 o'clock. Lance will be back, and at 11:30 then we'll run the Fountainhead till about 2 o'clock. So we hope to see all of you back tomorrow for that. Yes? That's been determined now, I would imagine. That's off. Okay. At 9:30, regardless. Exactly.
Man, my.